Hello everyone again, Super Mustache Pika here, and welcome back to Dragon Quest III Seeds of Salvation. In the last episode, we had just defeated Robin Hood and had retrieved the royal crown, which we are now going to be returning to the King of Romeria. So, we're going to talk with the king here. Can it be true that you brought the crown back for us? You are a true hero. Will you take the crown and be in my stead? Basically, he's offering us to be King of Romeria. You have to say yes. It's interesting if you say yes. It's completely optional. And all of a sudden, hey, wait, where's the hero? Where's me? Where's my party? As you can see in the bottom left corner, I still have my sprite, but I'm walking around as the king. Yes, when you return the royal crown, as I stated, the king will offer you the crown to take control of the kingdom. So now you are king. I am King Akuro. Sorry. And we can walk around the town and talk to all of our loyal subjects. And of course, like, this is supposed to be based off, like, if we were like in Rome or any part of Italy, you know. See, then by order, and right here, we are not allowed to leave the town, which is like, well, I'm king, and if I was strong enough to defeat Robin Hood, I should be allowed to go where I please. Well, that's not the case, but we can continue. We'll continue talking with all the civilians of our kingdom, our subjects. And yeah, I was gonna say this game was. And yes, we can't even open doors. There's certain doors we can't open. I believe with the Thief's Key, I should be able to open this door because it's a normal door. Because here we walk into the church, and we talk with her. She tells us of Norvik and its terrible fate. Well, we already, as she just mentions, the curse has been lifted. Yes, we did that prior. As I said in the NES, when I played this on the NES, it was usually, you come to Romeria, you hear about the crown, you go to Skyfell Tower, you try to fight Robin Hood. When you beat him, you get the crown, you go through, you become king, and then you continue your journey onward. And this guy was asking, hey, where's the hero from Alahan? Well, I'm the hero from Alahan, but it's interesting. You get a different type. You get some different dialect from the NPCs and the clerk and the shopkeepers and the people in town. So it's pretty nice. Like, even here, he's like, please lower the taxes. And then he lets us know the previous king. Oh, he went downstairs. So the previous king went down to the monster arena. Well, obviously, I can't finish the game as king, so I am going to have to relinquish the crown. But first I'm going to talk with this bunny girl. She likes our outfit. And then people are like, what are you doing down here? And because you're the king, you shouldn't be in such a place of a gambling house. But here is the king. He has the chancellor sprite. He's like, have you tried gambling? And he's like, do not let our kingdom fall in the ruins? Well, I'm basically letting him know, I'm like, I don't want to be king anymore. I'm done. And it was basically for him to get a small break from kingship. Very well. And he retrieves the crown. And as we talk to him again, he will ask us if we want to take first he's going to say go forth. But if we talk to him again, he'll do like what the king does, tells you how many experience points you have before your next level. And then, record your adventure log, which we're going to do right now. Waiting for the music. Do you wish to... Yeah, we're going to continue. And then he will, every time you come to Romeria to save, after you decide that you're going to continue your journey, he's going to offer the crown again. So, I don't think there's any special things if you do it again. It's just kind of like one of those things like, hey, you want to take a break and be king? But anyways, as now we have saved Norvik, we have retrieved the crown. Our next mission, our next objective, is to find the magic key, which we're going to need to continue our journey. So I have already been to, I'm going to, where are we heading? We're going to head back up here. I can't remember what I forgot in this town. Oh, that's right, I just remembered. I hadn't purchased a scale shield for, if I remember correctly, I haven't purchased a scale shield for myself. I'm doing this because the next area we're going to is to the east, or basically southeast, but we have to go kind of a little north and then east from Romeria. And if you remember, if I had talked to the NPC in Romeria, or somewhere, I believe it was in Romeria, if you were to travel east of Romeria and try to go that way, as soon as you cross the bridge, you would come across very powerful monsters. Well, we have faced some of those monsters when we were in the cave retrieving the Dreamstone. And as here, we're not toxic toads or nothing to worry about anymore. I'm surprised none of them ran from this battle. But we should be able to take them out, no problem. There goes 2, 3, and I believe Colonel Ken should get the final finishing blow. Yes, okay. Yeah. But yes, in this next area, we're going to come across a couple new enemies. And that's why I'm switching the party around, because I want my highest defense for... I want Lollipie and Akuro in front because they have the higher defense. Once again, just these monsters are no problem anymore. I'm surprised half of them don't run, but, you know, they don't. They stick around and wait to be slaughtered. Even when the Killer Pillar cast got buffed, I mean, it was only a couple episodes, it was a pain in the butt to try to kill him, and now just boom, done, no problem. And yeah, but as soon as we cross this bridge, you gotta be careful. This here, Cumulus's, we faced these guys before, but now we're like, I think this is the first time we faced 5 of them. Still not a threat. I mean, if they all cast Frizz, but as you see, it would only be scary if they all decided to cast Frizz on Sadas and basically take out my priest. Which is, here's another thing too. In the NES version, priests are called pilgrims. They have different names. So I forgot to mention. I just remembered that now. But yeah, decent experience in gold. We still have, as you can see, when we were leaving Romeria, when we saved, three of the 4 people in our party have to gain like over 2,200 experience points. This is where the problem comes. Jackanapes. These guys can, if you run into a group of 4 of them, yeah, this could be deadly. Because look at that. The Vlads, Drak the Vlads are taking double down, hitting us for 10, 13. But the Jackanapes, these guys can call for backup, which they will call in more Jackanapes. They also have a chance of doing a desperate attack, which can do major damage. And right now, as you can see, Akuro is under 30 HP, and if I was to try to make it, as you can see in the bottom right there, there's a new village. If I would have tried to roll the dice and take a chance and run into more Jackanapes, I would have probably been killed. But anyways, welcome to the village of Asham. And yes, Wanderers. Here, well, first we're going to heal in the inn here, because we used a lot of MP to keep ourselves fully healed. But here's it's interesting here. Here there are many vendors. We can purchase, of course, weapons, armor, items. There's also a couple places in town here where you can barter. Like, their weapons and items, they start out 4 times as much as or 8 times as much as they cost. And then you have to I think it's 4 or 8, but you can, you know, swindle them down to where you have to pay, I think, at least double price, if I remember correctly. I wouldn't do it. I'm not even going to bother because they don't really have anything. Also here, the town is different during the day and the night. During the night, the weapon store is actually open. Because right now, if we go to the weapon store, the owner will be sleeping. Yes, there's also belly dancing here. Also, when we searched that one dresser, we found a coagulant. That is kind of like the tangle web. It is an item you can use in battle. If you use it in battle, you can confuse your enemy. That is a status effect we have not been exposed to yet, and we won't be exposed to that for quite some time. But yes, you can see in here the belly dancers are rehearsing for tonight. So as I mentioned, things are different during the nighttime in Asham than they are during the day. And you see in the upper left corner there's some guys here, like the guy there too. He's one of those bars. I think he does weapons. As you see, the weapon shop dealer is closed. All those chests, so tempting if you could find a secret path and see what's in them, but you can't. They're just for show. And all that guy sells, I believe, is medicinal herbs. And the armor is the same kind of armor we got before, but here we can go to this cave. And we don't need to come here yet. This is somewhere we need to go a little later, but we can access some of the area. There are no enemies, so... But anyways, we're going to head into this well, because there is something down in here. But I can't remember where it is, or what the item is, or where it is. So we're just going to wander around and wait for that magical little exclamation point to pop above our heads. No, not here. Alright, come on. Alright, why am I searching the same areas twice? Alright, no. How about right? Oh, there we go. And here we find a Seed of Life. That permanently increases your max HP. I think between 4 and 8. I can't remember. I'd have to check. But here we see there's a dwarf. Nordy the dwarf. We have no business with him, so basically piss off. But we can raid his treasure. He's got an oaken club, worthless. And in here we get training togs, which is a fighter exclusive equipment, and that's not worth anything. So we're probably going to be selling those off. But as I'm arranging items here, we're going to, once we leave the cave here, we're going to call it an episode. I'm just rearranging stuff. I should cut this out, but nah, I want to keep these videos at least anywhere between 13 and 15 minutes long. I do appreciate everyone that is watching the series and enjoying it. As you can see, there's blocked off. We can't go there. But as we leave, in the next episode, we will return to Ashram during the nighttime, and we'll see what the nightlife is there. This has been Super Mustache Pika. Have a nice day.